Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. How are you all? Elena is reading Lord of the Rings Book 1. And as always, share the sprints with anyone. The more the merrier here on the channel. So go forth and spread the reading sprint love, please. Hi, Tammy. How are you doing tonight? Daisy and Zoe, good evening. Good whatever time zone you happen to be in. Happy sprinting. Happy sprinting to you as well. Tracy, good morning. Good morning from Sydney. Ashley made it. Hello. Okay, I feel like I'm off. There we go. That's a little better. Hey, Lucinda, how are you? It was wet and freezing here. I just want to curl up and read. Well, it's the perfect time for that. I wish it was slightly colder here, but I have my fan on, which is making it semi-cool in here. Enough cool for a blanket. Hey, Erin. Don't know how long I'll last for tonight. Yeah, I know you're tired. It's a very tea-storm morning. Doesn't look it. Nope. You know what? That was the same last night. My friend Jess and I went to see the Goonies in our city center. And it was supposed to like rain. And it drizzled for like maybe 5 minutes. And then just the rest of the night, there was just lightning off in the distance. And it like almost just added to the ambiance of watching the Goonies. But it didn't rain again. It was fine. Like no one else was freaking out. So I held my cool during the lightning. It was like pretty far away. I'm pretty sure it was like over Atlanta. Hello, Sunday. And you know, Australia, I always say good morning even when it's nighttime. So good morning. Good morning to you as well. Reading Beware the Girl by Teresa Toten. Sounds good. Hey, Steph, bored while driving again, so you have to put up with me. Oh, darn. Why would I want to put up with you, Steph? I've already had to put up with you all day in my text messages. Jeez. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Steph. Hopefully we can make your drive feel shorter. I lost my place. There we are. What Cat reads. Good evening. I'm folding a bunch of laundry and waiting on the thunderstorms that are supposed to be coming in. Everyone seems to be getting thunderstorms tonight. Well, be safe if they do appear. Don't text and drive, Steph. Hello, Rope Crewman. How are you? Scorpio Queen, good evening. I am Charlotte's Web by E.B. I am reading Charlotte's Web by E.B. White for a middle grade challenge. Ooh, nice. Have you ever read it before? Is it a reread? How am I? I'm alright. I'm pretty good. I feel like I've had a long day of YouTube-y things. Long day of YouTube-y things. I uploaded, my TBR game is up around 15. I put the link further at the beginning of the chat. So if you haven't seen that, please definitely check that video out. I'm trying to get it to beat my #1 video right now, but I think it's just going to stick at #2. I don't know. I always get excited to see if it's like beating my #1 like video for the last 28 days. Because I'm weird like that. But yeah, that's up. And my TBR game is really nice to me this month. So I'm pretty stoked about that. But yeah, overall I'm pretty good. Ready to finish these books. I'm still reading The Five and Portrait of a Thief. And it's July. I really was kind of hoping to not be reading the same books. But what can I do? So I'm pretty much going to try to finish Portrait of a Thief. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily finish The Five, but I think I'm going to finish Portrait of a Thief and then start reading Black Dagger Brotherhood, book 1. because it's a reread. So it'll read fairly quicker. Glad you're doing well, Tammy. Whatever, Mom. Say, Steph, be nice. Technically, I don't know what the rules are in the 2 states where you are. But here in Georgia, you are not allowed to text and drive. We are not allowed to have phones in our hands, period, when we're driving. So that's why she's saying it. That's why she's saying don't text and drive. I'm about to start Legends and Lattes. Ooh, I want to read that so bad. I'm excited to read that at some point. I'm great. I am reading Hunter x Hunter Volume 12 and probably watching Lord of the Rings 2 Towers as well. Okay, for anyone in the chat, which movies do you prefer? Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit? I'm just going to start a war in the comments. I personally liked the Hobbit movies better. I actually don't know whether that's an unpopular opinion or not. I really don't know. I mean, I liked Lord of the Rings too, but I did enjoy the Hobbit movies more personally. I think I'm going to be starting to record a video and maybe a TikTok during the first sprint. Yes, do it, do it. That's right. Need Steph to be safe. Pretty sure John does too. Absolutely. Hey, Kay. I'm great reading In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. Sounds good. Okay, it jumped again. Oh, wow. I really just set that off, didn't I? That's my fault. There we go. No. Rewatching Game of Thrones. Ooh, what season are you on? I mean, I was obnoxious by text. Oh, you so were. 100%. Not at all. Are you really Steph's mom or is she joking? She's not Steph's mom. Oh, I love that comment though. That's great. I love it. I love it. Yep. We are friends, me, Aaron, and Steph. We met in line at BookCon. We talked to each other for, maybe a couple hours, and that was that. We didn't see each other again for the whole rest of the day. We've still only known each other in person for maybe 72-ish hours. Which is highly entertaining for all of us. What are your plans for 4th of July? Absolutely nothing. Maybe go in the pool. Yeah, I'm not doing, for the last few years, we haven't really done anything for 4th of July. Up until last year, we had a dog who was terrified of fireworks sounds. So we stopped setting them off ourselves. We don't go out. I'm sure our neighbors will set off some in their driveway, so maybe we'll see whatever they set off. I just personally don't set off fireworks anymore due to my puppy, who was afraid of them. I don't think our current dogs would be, but I also don't really do it just in case people around might have PTSD for certain reasons, or their dogs are afraid, that kind of thing. But there's some firework displays in the town over from ours. Our town doesn't do anything, actually, as far as I know. But yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling. I might watch a movie, maybe I'll watch Captain America. Something like that. Or I'll probably film a video and do stuff like that. Maybe have a hot dog. But mostly celebrating at home. Never read it before. Ooh, you'll have to let us know what you think. Yeah, I don't know who's older. In Missouri, texting and driving is allowed if you're 21 or older. Oh, yeah, that's not the rule here. It used to be. I think 18 and older could still use their phones, but not anymore. Now it's like a blanket. None. I'll be reading Cookies and Clairvoyance by Bailey Cates, a magical bakery mystery. Ooh, that sounds fun. It's Canada Day today. Yes, it is. I forgot about that. So happy Canada Day for any of our Canadians. I know we usually have a few, but I don't know if any of them are in the chat today. I am sure they're busy. I don't think it's legal to text and drive anywhere. I think there's still some places where like the age limit lets you. All right. Hobbit. We aren't allowed to text and drive either, but not only is going to do this. I mean, the only way I do it now is because I can voice it through my car. That's the only way I text in the car now, is with my voice and Siri. All right, so we have The Hobbit. We have Hobbit. Lord of the Rings. Undecided. Steph. Seriously? Really? I think I just like the story more, but I also I am going to be one of the people who says it right now. I do not like Aragorn, whatever the heck his name is. I just don't like him. I don't know. I never connected with that character and him being like the main character almost besides Frodo. I just don't care. What is it? I can't even think of what it is right now. I haven't watched it in ages. But no, I just didn't ever care for the character, and I'm not that big of a fan of Liv Tyler either. So I think it's more actor-wise. Like, I enjoy more of the actors that are in The Hobbit. I enjoy Lord of the Rings, though. I mean, they're good movies, but I think acting-wise, actors that were in The Hobbit are more actors that I enjoy. And I get Orlando Bloom in both, so I'm really not going to complain about that one. But yeah, I don't know. I just never what is his name? I'm going to scroll all the way down so I can see when someone tells me. Tell me. Someone tell me what his name is. Aragon? Okay, I was right. Aragon. Yeah. But aren't they pronounced the same? Or is there an O-R-N? Is this right? I mean, that to me is pronounced the same. Yes, the Dragon Boy. This is... So there is an R. Okay, there's an R. Aragorn. Because I was like, this and this. Yeah, okay, there's an R. Got it. Roll the R. Okay, let me jump back up to where we were. And then we will start our first. But yeah, I think I just like him. I like him more. Lord of the Rings movies are my favorite as a trilogy. I only like the first Hobbit movie. Blasphemy. Apparently, I'm the mom of the friend group. I mean, sort of. But I feel like I can also be mom of the friend group depending on the day. It depends on who's being mean to people. If people are being mean to you, to all my friends, then I'm the mom who gets really annoyed. If people are being mean to me, then it's everybody else has to be mom because I'm not going to do anything. I'm reading a book called The Lord of the Rings. And that is what we're talking about. So there you go. Perfect timing. On the beginning of season 3. That means nothing to me because I can't remember what happens in each season. It's all run together at this point. That's shockingly low considering Yellfest, but probably accurate. Yeah, I don't, because I mean, Yellfest was only like a day and a half. Right? So there's 24 hours. So like 12, 24. 30. So what's that? 36? Plus a couple hours at BookCon and an hour at dinner. So yeah, it's about like 30 something hours. Good evening. I'm reading The Appeal by Janice Hallett. About 100 pages in. Well, welcome. We're about to get started. Yeah, it's Captain America, Chris Evans right now. Love me some Chris Evans. Maybe I'll watch Winter Soldier just so I can also have Bucky as Winter Soldier. And not regular Bucky. Not human Bucky. I need more like super strong Bucky. Only counting the awake hours of Yellfest. Yeah, then it's even shorter if we're just counting the hours we were awake at Yellfest. In my honest opinion, An Unexpected Journey was the Hobbit movie that was the closest to the book. Interesting. I have never actually read the books because I tried and I just can't. I love description. I love really beautiful writing that's really descriptive, but I can't read description of a tree for 5 pages. Can't do it. I tried. I got bored. I might try again eventually at some point, but I tried reading it. I tried the audiobook. I could not do it, but I haven't tried in a while, so who knows? I like both of them, but like, let's just be real. Captain America Civil War, I was Team Cap. Yay! Why did I think you were like for some odd reason when I thought like West, I always thought like California. At least they both start with a C. So are you over near that place that they had the Olympics in that I've been to? Wow. Vancouver. There we go. My brain's starting to work. Oh, that's right. Well, perfect reading weather. Understandable is the most iconic espionage movie of the 2010s outside of James Bond and Mission Impossible. I'm going to hang out with my family next week. Ooh, fun. Yes, really. I told John I'd watch it when he marries me. I thought it would be better motivation. I feel like I remember that conversation now that you say that. Well, obviously he doesn't care if you watch that much. We need a different movie as motivation. What's his favorite movie? I probably I'm not gonna lie. We probably backtracked your guys' wedding / proposal even by like 5 years by trying to make it a fruit themed wedding. I have read the first one. And I read it back in 8th grade because it was for one of those accelerated reader tests. And since it was for an accelerated reader test, it took me a month to read because I didn't want to read it because it was for school. But I did get a 100 on it, but I need to reread it and see if I actually like it. I have yet to continue the series, and I would need to reread it. We love you too. I like the inheritance cycle. Yeah, I should try to reread them at some point. You're in Alberta, Vancouver's British Columbia, which is right next to Alberta. Sorry if I'm over-explaining. You already know. No, you're totally fine. I wasn't sure where you were at when you, because with the US having 500 billion time zones, I wasn't quite sure where on the west side of our time zones you would be. No, you're perfectly fine. That is one of his favorites. He just doesn't like being told what to do or manipulated into anything. Yeah, I mean, we know why. But you must watch it. Do I need to have a talk with John? I'm gonna be like, I want her to watch it. I need Steph to watch The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. If only so we can show you all the funny memes, like they're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Unless you've already seen that. You might have already seen that video. I read the first Aeron and enjoyed it, but I haven't gotten to the other books because... Wait, because squirrels. Like, that's all I have there. What does that mean? Sometimes our time zone is the same, sometimes not. It's a toss-up. Just flip a coin and decide. Potatoes. All right, so I think it's time to get started. It's the same rule with Harry Potter and Star Wars. Steph! Oh! I feel old. Why does squirrel mean distraction, though? I feel old. I did not know that's what that off brand emoji term for this distraction was. You're welcome. It took a couple years for Jordan to get me to watch it. Yo, why is a squirrel distract? I mean, it distracts my dogs. Oh, I haven't watched that because I didn't want to cry. But now that you say that, I remember that scene's in it. That makes more sense now. No. I just get distracted. Dogs can get distracted. My dogs get distracted by anything. I tried to find a squirrel emoji, but all I got was this monkey. That's our new distraction emoji, is a monkey. Maybe because they go from place to place super fast. Okay. This is great. I love it. So if anyone gets distracted from now on, we're just going to put squirrels and monkeys in the chat. I mean, I do suffer from monkey mind, which is frankly the same thing. Watching Lord of the Rings, watching the Isengard video. Distracted monkey. This is what our chat is. Okay, we're going to get started on some sprints, everybody. That is what we're here to do tonight. Monkeying around is what we're doing right now. That is what we're doing right now. So we're going to let Mr. Miyagi take over our sprints and keep us on track. So sprint number 1, 30 minutes is normal. I need to get some reading done. I don't know about everyone else, but I want to get a jump start so I can get to my July books. All right, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy reading. Happy productivity, everyone. I'll see you back here in 30. All right, we're back after our first sprint. How did everyone do? I read 25 pages. I have like 68 pages left of the book. So I'll definitely probably finish it on sprints. I was using my bookmark reading method, which helps me read a bit quicker sometimes. Hello and good night, Ashley. I know that she already headed to bed. Read 10 pages, gonna head to bed. Work in the morning. Hello, Kay. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Good night. 10 pages, and then this happened. So I switched your book of choice. Oh no. Today's your first day using your Kindle so far. There's a learning curve, but getting used to it. I love my Kindle. Which Kindle did you end up getting? I never thought I would be like an ebook reader, but honestly, that Kindle is one of the best things I have ever purchased for myself. Read several chapters of This Vicious Grace, which is sort of short chapters, so the chapter count is high. That's always a good thing, though. It makes you feel like you're making good progress. Read one page of Nevernight. Why are you reading Nevernight? Why aren't you reading Crescent City? I thought you were going to read Nevernight after Crescent City. What? Huh? I have questions, and I need answers. 94 pages. Nice job. Read 12 pages, but hopped in mid-sprint. Then, hey, that's good for mid-sprint, definitely. I always read at like a kind of a pace of like 1 minute a page. So if I get to 30 pages, around 30 pages in 30 minutes, that's kind of like I know I'm fairly on track, depending on the book, of course. One chapter of Hunter x Hunter. Also, Sam and Frodo just met Gollum. Nice. Read a page. Social media distracted me. So, squirrels and monkeys. Squirrels and monkeys distracted you. Read 3% after finishing putting away laundry. I need to do laundry. 25 pages. Nice. 26 pages of The Appeal. Getting interesting. Ooh, is this like a thriller or like contemporary? What's the genre on that one? Read 10 pages of Twisted Games by Anna Wong. Is it Wong? Is that how you pronounce that last name? I want to double check. $19 pages. Nice job. 2018 Kindle Paperwhite. Yes, I love the Paperwhite. That's the one I got because it's very easy to read. If you want to make it even happier, do I have my Kindle in here? I was always like, you hold it. My friend actually put a pop socket on the back of hers, and I was like, that's clever. So I did that before I went to London earlier this year. It was a game changer. So like a pop socket right near like the bottom where you hold it. Oh, so good. Best thing I've like Kindle and the pop socket on it. Best thing I've ever done. I love my Kindle, but I still love my paper. Yes. I've gotten a lot, like I really do. I've changed my tune a lot about loving just paper, like physical copies. I mean, I still prefer, I think, physical copies, but I've grown more accustomed to using audiobooks and ebooks as well. 15 pages. Finished the Red Rising audiobook and got 4% into Children of Blood and Bone. Sorry. I have thoughts about that book, but how was Red Rising? Give me like a, was it good? Like, do I need to read it immediately or can it wait? "14 pages of Aurora's End." Ooh. Are you reading it or listening to it on audio? I will always recommend the audiobooks of anything by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff together because they're full casted and they're like almost like space operas and they're fantastic. But I just want to know. Also, who's your favorite character? Started a video but did not finish the TikTok, and I don't know why this is taking so long. I almost accidentally posted partially finished. Had to go on airplane mode until it failed. I don't know if I've ever I've done it where I was at work, but I accidentally posted to like my personal page or posted something that I was trying to post to my personal Instagram to the work one, and I was like, shoot. It happens to the best of us. It really does. Hey, I never said I was going to read Nevernight after. It's a buddy read, so I read throughout the month. Oh, gotcha. Ooh, who are you buddy reading with? Same. I have to go back up and see what the same was for. Ooh. It jumped again. It jumped again. Easy to read 2 books when one's a reread. That's true. And they're both like while they're both fantasy, I feel like they're very different fantasies. They're definitely different enough that it doesn't make. I love Kindle for reading late at night when all the lights are off, although it's still daylight here. I also really love the Kindle Paperwhite for reading outside during the day since it doesn't glare. The appeal is a mystery thriller suspense. Ooh. Do it. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Still can't find a squirrel, but apparently I have dinosaurs hopping. I don't know. The dinosaurs are pretty funny. Maybe it just needs to be dinosaurs straight across the board. I like the dinosaur one. That's funny. I like previewing a book on Kindle Library or KU Unlimited copy to see if I want to buy it. Definitely. What is a pop socket? It's this. The things that are on the back of the phones. These things that pop out and let you hold your phone. I have one on the back of my Kindle as well, and it just lets holding the Kindle be a lot easier. Especially when you're reading on the go and you don't have to like kind of like weirdly hold it. I love 21 Pilots. Nice. A friend of mine celebrating her kitty's B-day tonight brought me a slice of cake. I love it. Yes. Love it. CJ bought it. I got all 3 of them. And then she can read Empire of the Vampire. Red Rising's pretty good. Middle dragged a bit, but dang, there's some fun twists. Ooh, I love some fun twists. Hello, Math Club. How are you? Pop socket circulating to stick to your phone to help you hold it. Yes. We are doing well. How are you? Thank God it takes a while for them to upload. I was panicking the entire time and of course had to start over. I actually, for the most part, I film any TikToks outside of TikTok and then go into it. But I rarely do any with like the sounds. If I do them with the sounds, then I try to do them in TikTok. But I put up a completely non-book related one today because I just thought it was funny. Actually, I put up 2. I put a book related one and a not book related one. But yeah, I don't normally stitch things or anything, but I did it today and I'm like, this is either going to go well or not. I loved audiobooks for the Lumini series, but for the series, I read the first book without it. So when I tried the audio for the second book, I was like, oh, yeah. That makes sense. I just like the fact that Finn is Aiden. Finn is the voice of Aiden, which just makes me so happy. Okay. Mr. Miyagi, you gotta like really quickly. We're going to run through these comments. What am I reading? I am still reading Portrait of a Thief. Hopefully I will finish it in the next couple sprints, and then I will start a new book. They the best. Squirrel. Yes, 100%. I got Sam to get Chris. And the fact that Sam reads Sarah J. Maas blows my mind every single time we talk about it. It just makes me laugh so hard. He has to read Crescent City, though. He needs to read ACOTAR, Crescent City, and Throne of Glass, or it's not going to work. Soon all of work will be reading. Love 21 Pilots so much because 21 Pilots played some new album. Yes, nice. There's a whole bunch of like bands from like childhood coming out with new music, and it's fantastic. I'm having Patreon FOMO again. I wish I didn't already have so many subscriptions to streaming services. I wish I could be in people's Patreons so bad. I use Adobe. I will look up the phone app and let you know which one it is. Premiere, I think it's Premiere Rush. It's by Adobe, but you can use it on your own. You don't need an account or anything, I don't think. All right. Which library do you go to, and why do you choose that place? I go to whatever library is near me in my town. For the sake of the fact that that's the one in my town. I have a confession to make. I read for Christmas season. I mean, I know Sarah J. Maas is not for everyone, but I am legit going to restart this timer. So it's like 30 minutes. Well, I just meant like bands like My Chem. And like all these bands are bringing back new music, and we haven't had new music for some of them in a while, is what I meant. But I listened to 21 Pilots on occasion, but it was never my like go-to. My Chemical Romance is my forever go-to, and since they broke up for a hot minute and now they back, it's been a while. And then Avril came out with a new album, okay? It's all I've been listening to. My Chem and Avril Lavigne. I'm very much going to restart this timer at 30 minutes when we go for it. But yes, I did say childhood because that's what it's felt like. I haven't had new music from the bands that I actually care about since probably high school. Yeah. Exactly. Our little emo hearts are thriving. Like, I am thrilled. All I've been listening to for the last month, like honestly, probably the last like 3 months is Avril Lavigne's new album. Like, straight down the list. All right. We're going to let Mr. Miyagi actually have his time to shine. Sorry, little buddy. I'm going to restart your timer. And we're going to get going with our next sprint because I want to finish this book tonight. So, happy reading. Happy productivity, everyone. I will see you back here in 30 minutes. And Ashley, I will comment what I do. All right, that was sprint number 2. How did everyone do on that one? I got 22 pages read. But yes, no, my TikTok is Whimsical Narratives. Everything is Whimsical Narratives across platforms except for Twitter, which is K_Haggerty. And that's only because it was my personal Twitter account before it was anything book related. And I can't fit Whimsical Narratives in the handle, and I don't know. I can't quite decide what to use out of Whimsical Narratives to make the handle for Twitter. 10 pages of CC, heading off to bed. Excuse me. Good night, Aaron. All right, Steph, since we're talking about emo music, J-Hope from BTS dropped a song today that's like a blend of emo and rap. It reminds me of something, but I can't place it. I'll have to listen to it. And you've arrived safely at John's. Have a good night. Say hi to John. 134 pages. Finished your book. Woohoo! Maybe so I was worried about the ending, but it stuck the landing. Oh, that's really good. Awesome. Good night. Good night. Good night, Sam. Have a good one. 36 pages. Nice job. 32 pages. 34. Nice, everyone. It's forgetting the H. That's fine. I've misspelled my own screen name multiple times accidentally. 16 pages of 7 Days of June. 26 pages. Wondering if I could finish this tonight. How many pages do you have left? I mean, we still have 3 sprints. We had a much longer chat than normal at the beginning, so we'll definitely be going a little later than normal. I don't like it when books tell a complete story, then randomly set up a sequel with some surprise twist at the very end. Yeah. I prefer the twist to happen as part of the ending rather than just like a little thing at the end. Actually, I really like the ones where there's actually never going to be a sequel, but it's open-ended. I like those ones. It's very gothic literature-esque. Those are fun. 16 pages. Wasn't paying attention in Mr. Miyagi Baby Jump. Oh no. I've been lucking out and ending on chapters with like a couple minutes to spare. 20 pages and got the little one to sleep. That's good. That's good progress. Hopefully the little one has a good night's sleep. I was wondering what was happening. I even searched the Twitter handle on TikTok. Yeah, I mean, I do have a personal TikTok. I can't even remember what the handle is for it, though. There's nothing on it. Yeah, my favorite, that one is the one I'm actually particularly thinking of is Horrid by Katrina Leno. If you're looking for a good modern gothic literature-esque book, Horrid. It's amazing. I have 265 pages left, practically a whole book if I stay up a long time. Yeah, that's a decent amount to get done. But I can see you getting to like having like 200 pages left maybe by the end of sprints. I could see that. If you stay up with us for the next hour and a half of sprints, I feel like you could at least make it to like 200 or maybe slightly under it. 33 pages of The Haunting of Hill House. Ooh, are you enjoying it? I read it not too long ago, but now that I say that, it may be a couple of years ago. I have to hop on work calls for 3 hours, but I'm trying to multitask and read while working. Ooh. Well, hopefully they're not too stressful. You can like slip in some pages here and there. But yeah, I don't know if I'll finish in the next, let's see, I'm on page 323. 69. I don't think I'll finish. I think I'll be right towards the end on the next sprint. I think I'll be right there at the end on the next sprint. Just got here. Welcome, Samantha. Going to start where the Drowned Girls go next sprint. Ooh, enjoy, enjoy. Let's see how many more minutes we have. We have 4.5 minutes before we start our next sprint. Fun fact about tonight's live, by the way, I don't know if you saw my post. I think I posted on Twitter and on the community tab here on YouTube, but this live show is actually my 200th video, which is kind of fun. Yep, 200 videos. And I honestly think a good 25% of them are lives. But yeah. So we are halfway through the year at this point. How is everyone doing on their yearly reading goal? Whether you use the Goodreads, whether you just have your own, how's everyone doing? Once I finish these 2 books, I'll be caught up on my reading goal and I'll be like at the spot I should be. So I should be halfway. Let's all binge watch the archives. Ooh, what's that? Oh, the archives of my... Okay, yeah, the archives of my channel, please. Yeah, go for it. Go watch the very beginning videos. Sometimes I watch those back and laugh. Because they're just like, the quality is so bad, but it's so funny because I know like exactly what program I'm using. It's great. I'm finally starting to read the books I was most excited to read this year. Ooh, exciting. Hello, Alessandra. So happy to have you here. Welcome to the channel. Is this your first time on live at the live or the first time on my channel entirely? Let us know. But welcome. Currently reading The Kill Club by Wendy Hurd. Ooh, I have not heard of that one. Is it any good? Let us know. I feel like there has to be some eerie TV show called The Archives, though. Well, like when I thought of archives, I thought of V.E. Schwab, her book. Where is it? Do I have it? I think it's The Dark Vault is also, I think The Archive is book 2 of The Dark Vault by V.E. Schwab. And that's what I was thinking of when I read that. 77% on Goodreads right now. Nice. 54 out of 100. Nice. So on track. 3 to 4 books behind, trying to reach 50 this year, but I usually only get to 30. That's a good goal, though. I always do, the last few years I've always done 52, so like 1 a week. And so far I've pretty much met it each year at this point. Sometimes I go a little bit over, but so far so good. It's my first time on your channel. I'm glad you're doing sprints. Oh, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy the sprints and stick around and hang out with us. We also have sprints on Tuesday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern and then Friday nights at 8 p.m. Pretty much every week, unless there's some like odd occurrence where I'm not here. But yeah, so I hope you'll join us. I just keep moving my goal backwards and forwards. There you go. I mean, that's the way to do it, right? It's so funny to see the difference between my goals and what I was reading from like the very first year I did Goodreads, which I think was like 2010 or something like that. It was something crazy. And you just see like, I think it was like book goal was like 10 books. It's just crazy to see. And then when I officially kind of like started Booktube in 2013, the difference between like my goals and like how much I read and things like that. All right, I will finish these comments at the end of the next sprint. I will get back to all the comments. So Mr. Miyagi's saying, let's get started. So I'm going to let him take over. Happy reading, happy productivity, everyone. I'll see you back here in 30 minutes. All right, that was sprint number 3. How did everyone do? I have like, I literally have like 4 pages or 5 pages left. I tried so hard to read it as fast as I could. Oh well. All right, let's see. Where were we in the comments? 54 out of 100 books read for the year. 3 out of 4 books behind, trying to reach 50. 78% on Goodreads. When I finish this book I'm currently on, I'll officially be current with my goal. Kill Club is a thriller. It's okay, fast read, a little ridiculous, is from the same author of She's Too Pretty to Burn. Oh, okay. I recognize that, but I don't think I've read any. 69 out of 100. I haven't read that one though, but I know the same author. Yeah, I haven't read that one, but I recognize the title. Next one I'm actually going to read, it's going to be The Killer Trail. 60% to start. Also, I finished the TikTok. Yay! Awesome. Not too late at all. We still have 2 more sprints after the one we just finished. 20 pages. Nice. Got here late, but I read 6 pages and finished a chapter. Nice job. 39 pages. 75 pages. 18%. Nice. 29 pages. Nice job, everyone. Another 26. I don't know what I had, but I'm almost done. So however many pages that is. I think it was like 30 something. I was starting to read really fast because I was like, I want to finish. But I think I have like 4 pages left. Oh, well. It's fine. But yeah, no, I really liked it. I really liked Portrait of a Thief. So Portrait of a Thief by Grace D. Lee, if anyone is interested. That is what I just finished reading. If I had to rate it, probably without necessarily finishing it, but the story is fairly pretty much over. It's just like the wrapping up bits. I would say like 4.5 out of 5 or a 5. And that's only because I give 5 stars to books I would reread. And I would probably reread this one. It was good enough that I would possibly reread it. So 4 to 5 stars, somewhere in that vicinity. Got distracted and only read like 6 pages. It happens to the best of us here in the chat. But 6 pages is 6 pages. It's always, any page past like 0 is always good progress no matter what. What are you reading next? I think I'm going to start on Dark Lover by J.R. Ward. It's a reread for me. It's the first book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and I'm doing a reread of this series with a few friends. I don't think any of them are in the chat tonight, unless Lucinda is still awake, which I would hope she's asleep by now. I think this is actually my first time reading this copy of it, because I let my friend borrow the other one, and I think it got ate by a cat, so I just bought a new one. But then I listened to it on audiobook the last time I read it. So I think I'm going to do this, though. Because I'm not feeling nonfiction right this second, and I'm still in the middle of the 5. But I'm not really necessarily feeling nonfiction right now. So I think I'm going to start this. Which, if you like vampire paranormal romance, give this series a go. It's good stuff. I like it because there's a nice balance of like plot and spice. Sometimes there's actually more plot, to be perfectly honest. In later books, it almost feels like there's more plot. But we have 2 more sprints after this, 2 more 30-minute sprints to go. Where are we at? We have 4.5 minutes left. Okay, I think my next readings will be the Cruel Prince trilogy. Ooh, enjoy. I love the Cruel Prince. Love it. I'll probably do a reread of that before her next little duology comes out set in that world. Because I haven't reread it in quite a while. I feel like the last time I reread it was right before Queen of Nothing came out. And I could do a reread. Excuse me. I was just in my head saying how I'm not feeling tired, and then that yawn had to remind me that it's like 10:30 at night. I'm oddly actually kind of more awake, apparently tonight, than I have been in other Friday Night Lives. Wait, what duology did you just reference? My wife is here listening and she's a fan of Holly Black. Holly announced that there's going to be another duology that's set, I forget how many years after the end of Queen of Nothing, but it follows Oak. It follows their little brother. I think it's like, I want to say it's maybe, let me see if my phone has enough power in it to look it up real quick. Holly Black, Oak, duology. Yeah, it's called The Stolen Heir. You're welcome. Yeah, it was just announced recently, but here's the cover. That's the cover of it. But it comes out in January next year, I believe. Yeah. But it follows Oak, and it's, let's see, is it going to tell me how many years? Not on that. I know that he's older, though, so. Yeah, I'm excited. Not at all. Not at all. It's like the perfect amount of time to do a reread of the trilogy, just in time for the duology. Ooh, you know, I meant to try to get Book of Night on my TBR for July, and I didn't even think about it. Ow. Oh, that did not work. I got my rings caught. Let's try this again. All right, I think we're going to have a meow here from Mr. Meowgie. Yes, in 30 seconds, Mr. Meowgie is going to let us start our next sprint for 30 minutes. This is our 4th of the night. And we'll have one more after this. So as always, happy reading, happy productivity. I'll see you back here in 30 minutes, everyone. All right, and we are back from sprint number 4. We have one more left. I finished Portrait of a Thief, and I got to 10 pages of Dark Lover, which is basically chapter 1. But yes, you're so welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you both found my channel. Welcome. We got one more sprint to go. 32 pages, nice. I think I overall had like 20-ish pages. No, it has to be less than that. Maybe like 15. I forget how long the chapters are. They each about... No, there's no actual page-ness. Page, like, roundabout number. Wow. My brain just shut off there for a second. I didn't know what I was saying. "44 pages? Nice. I'm loving the high numbers we seem to be having today. Love it. Managed to finish volume 12, 100x 100. Nice. Finished my book, Cloak and Dagger by Jen McKinley. Just started my next book in the series, Death of a Mad Hatter. Ooh, enjoy. 26 pages? You'd be on a 26-page roll? I mean, consistency is key, right? Honestly, fell down TikTok. Who doesn't? Who doesn't have those moments? 100%. Oh, yes, we have one more sprint tonight. Only 216 to go. See, you'll make it under the 200-page mark tonight. So that's good with the sprints anyway. And then if you read more afterwards. So I think you'll definitely for sure finish tomorrow. I literally didn't even read. I ended up playing Animal Crossing. Oh, well, apparently today isn't a reading night for me. Hey, but Animal Crossing's fun too. I actually haven't played. I need to charge my Switch. I've just been still playing Fall Guys. Says Buggy Reads, just looked up those books. Thank you for alerting me to their existence. Always looking for more mystery series to read. Mysteries are always fun. I do have a cozy mystery on my TBR for July. Let's see. I want to see how much time. We have 6 minutes. Okay. So what are everyone's weekend plans as we head towards the end of our sprints tonight? 17 more pages. That's 60 total for the night so far. Nice. That is definitely some good progress. We've had a few people finish books. I finished a book. Swimming, yes. I'll probably hop in the pool, I think, a little bit this weekend too. It's like 100 plus every day here. Whew. I mean, we had a definite few days that were pretty like close to 100. But yeah, swimming is definitely the way to go on those days. I've never heard of Fall Guys besides you saying it in Last Friends. I mean, I didn't know what it was until Aaron was like, hey, this game's free now. download it. And then I did, and I think I've been playing more than she has. Who knew? Other than reading, I'll be playing Sonic games. Nice. One of my guy friends would love that. He's like the biggest Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Florida's hot in the summer. Feels like the entire southern part of the United States has decided that we're just gonna like live in 100-degree heat and humidity for the foreseeable future. It hasn't been too bad the last couple of days here, only because I think it's been cloudy and it's been really overcast. Which is fine. I'll take it. I will take it. Can't wait to swim. Yes. Get that swim time in. Pretty awesome that you had to pay before, but don't anymore. I feel like that doesn't happen with many things. Yeah, I don't know what the actual deal, if it was just like if it was just not available on the Switch until recently, or what was the deal. But it's pretty entertaining. It's funny and aggravating all at the same time. Louisville has free Shakespeare in the Park every summer. I'll be seeing The Merry Wives of Windsor this weekend. Ooh, have fun. I have not seen that one or read that one. I need to pick up more Shakespeare next month. I deliberately didn't make plans to attend barbecues for 4th because I don't want to melt from the heat. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you in the slightest. I'm probably just going to be doing everyday things with the like stopping to maybe have like some hot dogs and baked beans. Probably not much otherwise. Like I said, maybe watch Captain America or something like that, but I'll look up I'll just like live vicariously through everyone's Instagram stories for the weekend. That's definitely my plan. All right, so 2 minutes to go until we have our final sprint. So thank you all for hanging out on sprints tonight. As always, I have sprints every Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern and every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell if you want to be notified when I go live on the channel. And thanks for everyone coming out and sprinting tonight. I'm glad for all the new people we seem to have in the comments tonight. I love it. I love our little like reading group getting bigger and bigger. So 4th of July concert at State Park, Sousa marches. Ooh, fun. I'll probably watch all 3 Captain America movies, maybe even the terrible 1991. I don't think I've seen that one. They have only seen the ones with Chris Evans. But now I kind of want to see the 1991 just because. All right. I feel like we're going to have the meow in a second. No. I called it too soon. We still have like 30 seconds. I can barely see it in like on my side of it counting down, and I try to guess. I try to guess when Mr. Miyagi is gonna let us know what's up. For those of you that are new to the channel, Mr. Miyagi is the cat in our timer. That is his name. I don't know if I just called him that one day, or if we were. I can't remember 100% how he ended up with that name, but that is the name of our keeper of the time, and he has now told us to read. So This is our final sprint. Happy reading, happy productivity, everyone. And I will see you back here in 30 minutes. All right, that was our final sprint. How did everyone do? I scrolled TikTok for a second and was checking my messages, and one of them made me laugh, and then I just had a laughing fit for a good 10 minutes. But I got about 12 pages read. I'm on chapter 3 now. I kind of forgot where they all are at the beginning of this whole series, and it's just like so different from the most recent book I've read from that series. I'm like, I forgot how different their personalities appear now. 34 pages. Awesome. Finished Where the Drowned Girls Go and started Finley Donovan is Killing It. Nice. A finished book. We love it. We love finished books here. Thank you for these sprints. You're absolutely welcome. Got 30% of your book read tonight and off to bed. Absolutely. Have a good night. Thanks for sprinting with us. Yeah, I'm probably going to go to bed shortly as well. Though I was watching the end of Stranger Things. And I have 30 minutes left of the final episode. I stopped watching it to come do sprints. And so I'm like, what is going to happen? So I'm going to definitely probably go watch that before I go to bed. I don't think I'll be able to like sleep if I just don't finish it. Just 5% that time. At least I read, but I couldn't seem to stay focused. I mean, well, I don't know how late it is for you, but it's getting a little late at night. We've been reading for a while. Read very little again, but I have 75 pages left. Oh, almost there. Love Finley Donovan. I'll have to check it out. I've heard of it, but I've yet to really look into it. I'm shocked I've read 163 pages today. That's awesome. Good night. Good night, Kay. Oh, thank you. No, you're the best. Have a good night. Read 2 chapters in your indie novel, looked up restaurants, coffee shops, wineries in your vacation spot. Ooh, where are you going on vacation? I mean, my friend's reaction to it, like she did a TikTok and that's what I saw, and I was like, and I hadn't started the final 2 episodes yet. And I was like, oh, she was like sobbing, and I was like, oh no. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not necessarily crying. Like I love Stranger Things, but I don't know if I don't particularly have a character that I'm like dead connected to. But I mean, there's a lot going on right now. Plus the last episode is like 2.5 hours. It's wild. It's a long episode. I have not read The Troop. What's it about? Definitely recommend Finley. It's such a fun time. I'll have to look it up. I will write it down so I remember, actually. I'll write down the other one too. All right. Thanks for the recommendations, everyone. I'll definitely check those out. Ooh, fun. Enjoy. Love the first 2 in the Finley Donovan series, and I'm trying out some cozy mysteries because of it. Ooh. I'll definitely have to take a look. I've been reading quite a few mysteries this year. Good night. Good night. That's what I would consider a movie. How can an episode be that long? Right? I was surprised, but it was like 100 and something minutes. And I was like, well, shoot. I don't know why they didn't just make it multiple episodes, but they didn't. It doesn't seem like it's that long when you're watching it, though. It doesn't seem like it's that long at all. But yeah. So thanks everyone for hanging out. We have sprints again on Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. If you haven't already, check out my TBR game. I uploaded that earlier today, round 15, and my game was really nice to me. So there's not too much drama going on for July's TBR game, but yeah, so thanks for hanging out. I hopefully will see you on Tuesday. If not, I'll see you on Friday for our evening sprints again, hopefully, and have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you all then. Recently started reading Flavia de Luc's mysteries, and I'm loving it so far. Ooh. I feel like mysteries are becoming a much bigger thing right now. Thanks for the sprints. We'll try to join those. We were not good at mornings. It's okay. We're all mostly drinking coffee. We're all very delirious and waking up together. It's a good time. All right. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And I will see you again in the next live or in another video.